Alright, yo, here we go.
Hi guys, I am Alora Barclay.
Yo, what's up? I'm Luis. And this is my first time watching the film.
Today I am reacting to the film I have been in by Isaac, our lovely producer and director and creator of the film.
I have nothing to say before we get into this besides thank you guys so much for the opportunity. Thank you guys so much for showing up, watching the film.
You guys get to see my live reaction.
I have no idea what to expect, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And we're gonna have fun talking about the film together.
This felt like forever ago too. Like they didn't just do the voiceover like a month ago. Like this was like a long time ago, so I'm excited.
So let's get straight into this video.
We are watching One Last Song 2026. Let's run it.
Okay, Benjamin, make a wish.
I have everything I could have ever asked for sitting right in front of me. I don't need anything else. Fire. Alright, bro, 26 seconds in, fire. The art, like the animations are so sick. I always wanted to do something like that in my life, so the fact that I didn't have to do it, but I could actually just voice act in it, awesome.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Okay.
This is Kash. Leave me a message after the beep.
Hey, it's Makayla. The past year has been tough for both of us. Today marks 1 year since Benjamin passed away. I was wondering if you wanted to come over later. We cannot keep doing this, and please call me back. Okay. Bye.
Alright, we're like entering like 1 minute here. I would say like one big challenge while doing this is like obviously you have like the other script of the other characters, right? And you know like kind of what they're gonna say. You don't know how they're gonna say it. You don't even know what they sound like at all. So like now seeing our characters together and like talking amongst each other, even though when it was me recording, it was literally just me sitting like this in my room. So it's really cool to like see it all like fit together and actually play out. That boy is spazzing with the animation, bro. Like this is fire. The storytelling too, that's real. Sheesh. Wow. Bro, the sound effects and then going to the new scene, so fire, bro. We're doing a little bit of a stop here, but I think a huge message here, I'm not even like 3 minutes and 30 seconds in, a huge message is when you're in the comfort of your friends and you're actually doing something that you enjoy to the fullest, that's never wasting time. That is like literally the epitome of life and the epitome of having friendships. So if you do have those thoughts while you're hanging out with your friends, or you feel a little bit worried or feel like you're questioning something, maybe you should lean into that question, because maybe that isn't like what truly holds your purpose. Just saying. Sheesh. Wow, for real, living in paradise. The gap year. That is tough. Real memories, boy. I feel like I was just living there. Like I feel like I just did that. Bro, what?
I wish I told him that it's okay to feel everything. That being soft doesn't make you weak. That being a man doesn't mean being silent.
Benjamin told me once that he loved music more than anything because it made him feel less alone. Now I can't even touch the piano without hearing him.
That's a fire quote. He loved music more than anything because it made him feel less alone. Oh God. Wow, boy. Real goosebumps coming out, I'm not gonna lie.
College, gigs, travel the world.
This gap year, everything. And now it's just silence.
Benjamin took his own life. And I don't want to whisper that, because maybe if we stop whispering and being quiet, someone else won't feel like they have to disappear.
Bottling it up doesn't make it go away. It just teaches you how to drown quietly until you become a memory people wish they listened to.
So to Benjamin, rest easy. I'm so sorry we didn't hear you. I'm sorry you thought you had to go through it alone. I wasn't there for you.
No, Kash. I should have been there for you too. Ben's death affected you the most. I know how close you guys were.
When Ben died, part of me died that day too. How could I forget it? I miss the good old days.
My flight is in 2 days, and I start next week.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I was scared, Kash. I didn't know how to say goodbye.
One last song for Benjamin? It's what he would have wanted.
Let's do this. Wow. It ended.
Right at the end, talking about good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know that they're always there. And I'm not gonna lie, that's how I feel with everybody that's in this film, because I've never met any of them. Isn't that kind of crazy? The fact that we're in a day and age in this life where we can work with people that we don't even know, never have ever met them, and still be able to create something so powerful, so meaningful with this much story.
So my first reactions after watching One Last Song for the first time, wow. I can't believe that I was able to be part of something so meaningful and impactful. Mental health issues and suicide are, obviously extremely prevalent issues that have affected everyone.
First off, may I just say that I'm so grateful that I got to be a part of a project like this. I actually really never thought that I would be a part of a project like this.
It's hard to put my thoughts into words right now, because this is my first time watching the film, and we did this such a long time ago. I didn't know that my character was gonna die, so having my character die in the film and then seeing how the other characters kind of built along that development was kind of crazy.
Wow. Let me first off and say, Isaac, dude, you are amazing. Like, actually, you are honestly so cool to be making animations like this, and I feel so honored that you thought that my voice fit Makayla so well. I genuinely, truly loved playing her character. It was so beautiful.
Little things that I noticed in the film, like the subtle lighting changes between scenes. Then if it was a little bit colder, you could sort of tell how the person was feeling.
It really does go to show, like, everybody deals with something. We're all human, we all make mistakes, and we all go through ups and downs. And there might be a lot of people around you try to put you down. Your circle might not be the biggest to uplift you, or you might not have, the closest friends to be able to open up and tell them exactly what you're feeling. But at the end of the day, sharing what you're going through, no matter how deep it actually is way better than having to deal with losing somebody.
The most challenging part of filming was the sad scenes. Like, I really truly had to make myself feel that way, and like, not from thinking of sad experiences, but just allowing myself to feel sadness. Like, I just told myself feel sad and allow myself to embody that emotion, to convey those emotions across in the film.
I really like the attention to details and the bugs and snails and the sunflowers, and the shooting star scene was beautiful. And I loved how the eyes changed. I mean, it's often said, the eyes are the window to the soul, and the eyes were very powerful in this film. You could really see the emotion, and I think that's sometimes hard to do. I've never animated anything, so I'm guessing that that's hard to do.
When it comes down to me playing this role and voice acting and stuff like that, I don't remember there being too many challenges. I do remember challenging myself though, because obviously you get one line, right? and I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't have anything in front of me to like kind of show me exactly like what the image or what the scene's gonna look like. So I kind of have to picture it in my head. And so for that, I kind of just like split up the one sentence into like 4 or 5, 6 different variations. So when he was editing this, he had a different options to choose from.
I know this is my first film, so it maybe isn't as good as people wanted it to be, but I personally think I did great. I ate down in those crying films, thank you, but it was genuinely just like, it was like hard. I would laugh at myself, I'm not gonna lie. It was a blast, I had so much fun.
Yeah, also I gotta say, I normally hate hearing my own voice in any sort of audio or video recording. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna watch this back and hate how I sound. But I had no problem. I didn't cringe at all at myself. That was a good feeling. It's just something to note, and I think it speaks to how powerful the film was. I think I didn't really hear my own voice in the character. I heard the character, and I think that's how you know that a character was really well developed and portrayed in a film.
My character Makayla and I, we share similarities. She put off seeing Kash. I feel like in person, I am that way. I put off seeing people until they come to me, or like I'm like forced to go and see them. She tends to be there the most, and she's very observant. As you could tell in the film, she was very observant, knowing that Benjamin and Kash have been close. They were always close. So I'm a very observant person, and my character is just so, she's special. I will always hold Makayla in my heart. I think that playing her was just such a amazing opportunity for me, and I'm so grateful that I got to be a part of this.
And yeah, another thing I wanted to say was, it was cool because I actually just recently decided on taking a gap year, and a lot of the points being made, like, you know, like, when are we going to get a chance to live a little? This might be our last year to really do something all together as friends before we go our separate ways. And those are a lot of points that, you know, I really considered when I decided to take my gap year. And I'm not taking it yet. I'm in college right now, but once I graduate, I'm going to take a gap year. And it was cool to see sort of a reflection of like a conversation I've had in real life on a screen of animated characters.
Overall, this film was really, really cool. It was very sentimental. It made me realize that I need to keep my friends close to me while I have them, so I don't have to play one last song.
Watching that was so beautiful. I truly felt sadness. Like, that was insane. I did not know that I was truly gonna like feel that way. I literally wanted to cry just now, but I was like, no, wait, stop. We're not gonna do that. I had to hold myself back. Like, that was just insane. That was beautiful. I'm literally about to go rewatch this. I think that the film was so incredibly beautiful. Thank you so much again, Isaac, for letting me be a part of something like this. I've never experienced such greatness.
Yeah, I think we can all maybe find a little bit of ourselves in these characters and find a little bit of ourselves in this film.
Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to Flare Studios. It was so great being a part of something. Thank you.
Hope you guys took a beautiful message out of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Without further ado, I will catch y'all in the next one. This is Luis Borja, signing out.